Anyways, it was not.
Grandma passed a
Anyways,
long time ago. Have you met her? Oh shit! What do you mean I haven't met her?
I'm not gonna bring grandma
Everybody in
back
the
on the
family
show.
has met Grandma.
Walking
Come,
around. Would
she's
you like
she's
some
in the
mashed
she's in the sitting room.
potatoes?
She's in the sitting room.
Oh god. Oh.
Why the dead grandma can't be at home making biscuits and dumplings for her
Because she's not
grandchildren?
alive, so she
That's
wouldn't
a health
die.
hazard.
Yeah, that too. Because she's an undead body. That's just it. Her soul has passed on, right? So when you die, you pass on, and that's what we
Yeah,
experienced
but I
with the.
don't
You
want
have a
her
muscle
body
memory.
to
She
go
still
in.
knows how to make them biscuits so damn good.
I
But that's the
mean,
thing. I don't want her body to go into, like, if I had to call someone to battle, I wouldn't call her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm willing
Just-
to. I'm
I
willing
would
to give
make
you a
you
roll for that.
feel that it's a,
A roll
I'm not.
for grandma
Yes, I
muscle
said
Right,
memory
what
but
I
biscuits.
said.
right,
Vampire.
but
muscle
There you
memory
go.
biscuits.
you would
I said
serve
what I
your the
said.
purpose that you're looking for. In my
They
opinion, you
had
would
no
serve
soul, but they're
better
so
by
good.
reneging on
It's
necromancy
definitely not
and
soul food.
focusing on healing magic, something that can actually heal and like actually help people that are alive, or maybe learn true
I think necromancy can be
resurrection.
used for good things. I mean, we've met a necromancer that was quite compassionate. I mean, we had the one that healed
There's
you and
plenty
Gargak
of
of
healers
the
in
death
the world,
curse.
but there's not enough people protecting the world. So why would I want to be a healer? There's enough healers.
I
I'm just
mean,
saying.
you're on a quest to save everything from the void.
Well, no, I'm
So
just saying, Adam, after you die, this was the whole point. After you die, you might want to still keep on fighting. That
but
was
you
the
He
whole
already
wouldn't
point.
be.
died. That's
He
the
would be
point.
using
You are,
his body.
but what I'm saying is that you as a consciousness, like yeah, you'd be using their body exactly the hollow husk. Like if I bright, but like right now when we resurrect Vayranda, he's walking around. He is not. That is a twisted
But no, it's
amalgamation of
not
man.
him. But he
Yeah.
gave me the consent. That's the point. That's the point. It's not Ferendis, but Ferendis gave me the consent
The
to bring
Fayrindus
him
is
back
an
from the
axe.
dead.
Fayrundus did not give you consent to bring him back from the
No,
dead.
Ferendis, I know you did it.
But he's also an axe. That too. I mean, he is a special case. Like when he
Also, yeah,
died,
I'm
his
not.
But
body
isn't that
became
what
an axe.
Gargak does?
But
Isn't that what
Gargak is
Gargak does
swinging that
every
axe.
time?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
In a
Gargak
Yeah,
uses
world
that
where
axe.
people
Yes.
can literally just come fully back to life in their healthy body,
I've
That
you'll
come
is.
instead
back
They gave me
But
their
see,
to
volunteer
consent.
life.
for you to puppet
understand
their
that
body with
before
magic.
before the death curse, that was a real thing. Like before, yeah, the death curse that started with the beginning of this campaign, that was totally a thing. People could resurrect left and right. That was part of when we brought back the old death, the revenge that was sought on it. That was the reason the flare that hit the earth, right, or hit Elorath is getting all those souls back, right? So imagine you're the god of death, right?
Yeah.
And people keep resurrecting it. You know, they die, and then they get resurrected, and the soul that was yours now goes back to that body, and this just goes on and
Oh.
on. This goes on and on because of magic, right? And
Mm.
then the old god, the old god comes back. The previous one deposed, right? Killed. Fucking old god's like, where's my fucking? Y'all been cutting me short on these chicken nuggets for
Where's
eons.
No,
my
we just been
fucking
resurrecting
nuggets?
them over here.
Yeah,
We just got a
yeah,
resurrecting.
you've been cutting me short on my chicken nuggets for eons, and so literal solar flare, like this black flare from the black sun, you know, nails the planet and kills like you. I mean, you've seen the destruction on the planet. It's a third of the planet
Yeah.
is gone, right? Like so. Imagine the influx of
Oh.
souls, right? And so that part of that influx of souls you actually saw when you went to manifest. Like you saw the long, long lines that were there, and I think y'all actually convinced someone to get in front of them or some shit like that, if I remember correctly.
But
Y'all
think
managed to
about it
break
on
into
this one.
line.
All those souls that we saw in line, their bodies were laying somewhere. So can you
Their
imagine if
bodies
I'd have
were
been able to
ash,
in on those
ash
souls?
All
and
those
burn.
useless
Yeah.
bodies I can play with. No one's using them right now.
Well, that's something that like Necron on Dang did. Like that's what that he's an evil necromancer. I mean, you guys saw the amount of mummified desert zombies that he just was throwing at you guys last time.
Yeah, like there's those like people everywhere. Like I have bodies. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Oh, sorry.
there are bodies. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, how
That
you use
sounds
them,
evil. Do you
but
not understand that you sound evil?
well, I mean, it also depends on your. I'd imagine it also depends on your surroundings, right? So like
Imagine all those bodies I could have.
currently we're sitting in the city of Ribcage. Undead walking behind someone and being controlled by them isn't gonna be seen as like too crazy, like too far out. I mean, casting magic in the town Like if you cast that spell in town, you obviously you've already got glowing red hands. You know what that's like.
Yeah.
Covered in ink.
I mean,
But if you were to have
Yeah.
arrived, if you would have you've seen other zombies and undead creatures. I mean, like I said, Jostor literally spoke with and befriended Harbor, which was a living skeleton. Like he was just an animated skeleton. Like
Even
and
your boy.
someone animated him. Yes.
not
Thank you.
only did they animate him, there's a difference between being animated, like being like undead walking around, and also being having a soul and a consciousness. Harbor had a consciousness.
Yeah.
He could speak. Like he was obviously a person. So there's a difference between a mindless skeleton and someone who is
And it's
just still has some
reanimated
soul
that.
with them.
Yeah.
Right, and so a lot of
That's
these
an
zombies and things that you guys have fought, like say when Necron on Dang is sending it to you, are just bodies. They're just mindless husks that are just being thrown at you, right? But not all of them. If you recall, Veyrin literally resurrected Valdir's father.
Valdir's. Yeah.
Yeah, Valdir's father, and he was
Made
still
him
consciously
mad.
aware of who Valdir was. Like he was speaking to Valdir and telling him what a shame he was and also their fucked up shit. Yeah, which is, again, not the first time you guys have been fucked with, but like that's, you obviously have some powerful necromancers out there. I mean, it's even up to question right now if Necron on Dang is even dead.
Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of bodies,
It's
and there's a lot
he
of
just,
money to be
he
made.
just straight like
That's all I'm
laughed at you and disappeared last time you saw him.
saying.
Right, Mangler on the other hand, dead as shit. I mean, we saw his dead body. Now, does that mean that Necron on Dang not being dead can bring back the? I don't know, man.
I mean,
I would have
actually,
loved to
you
have
do know,
Mangler.
but
I don't know,
Oh,
man. I don't know.
if only I could capture souls. Oh God.
But see, capturing souls. See, so here in Ribcage, you see that souls are currency. Does that mean like I rob people, I steal them, I steal souls, do I kill people and get souls? Like, what about? I mean, it's left to you as a player to how to deal with that conundrum. Right?
I did, Adam. I did approach that because I said I would ask people to willingly, people that were on the verge of death, I would ask them to give up their soul to serve me. That's what I was
But
going to
you're
do.
in a town where people are demons, they are undead. As far as the verge of death,
Ah.
I mean, you literally, like I said, we met an animated skeleton. What do you mean the verge of death? This man is a skeleton. We are beyond death. Like,
Oh, okay.
what are we talking about? Like, he's not going to give up his soul because he knows that the moment I do that, I lose who I am, my conscience. I am gone.
Oh
Right?
no. I'm
Even
not
more
talking about you.
interesting.
No.
I like even more interesting. Throw that out there is Nevik's story. Nevik has 2 coins. But he has his journal back. I mean, he would at least know the name of Dory. Not he doesn't have any recollection of who this person was, and all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, he does have that back. He did get his claw and all the purple bag and shit back. The dragon
Well,
flute.
Penelope's not doing evil, so don't worry about that. I'm good.
All right,
I'm here.
we got 1 minute. If you need a drink, got a packed bowl. Rearrange your stuff, whatever you need to do. Let's roll.
Gargak,
What's up?
are you willing to shed blood with me?
Murder people? I think she means murder people.
Murder death coup.
I
No.
say we set up a fight club. Okay.
Right.
Yes. Let's do it, please.
Gargak over there with like a hat and cigar, fucking passing out bets.
I just want, I'm just like Gargak. Come on, let's do this. Let's do something.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's up to the play. That's the reason I set it up this way. Is I'm not. There is no direction on what you need to do here. It is you.
I want to fight club.
You're
I
in
want to
this
go
big
to
ass
the
town of
fight.
demons. You know where this fucking portal is that need to go. That this bear is in the tower of the Baron, who is obviously some fucking figure that nobody you can't even like as someone who just walked up off the fucking street approach. So what are you doing, right? Like fucking, and that's up to you. And that's to me the beauty of D&D is.
I say we do some shady shit.
All right, so before you
And
do
get
shady
paid.
shit, first off, let's roll our flat d20s and see who rolls the lowest.
Oh Lord of Jesus.
We all know Pinot's rolling high tonight. Look at that, 17. Nevik's on a 12. Josh over the 19. Nevik, you're my lowest bidder so far. I'm waiting on a Gargak and a Jason. I got a Jason at a 10. Gargak, what you got me? Oh, and 17.
Oh,
All right,
not
so
me.
Jason.
Anything
Jason's
but
looking the
me.
Jason's
Alright,
looking
so
the man. All right.
last session we actually didn't get a whole bunch done. We had a bunch of like character conversation. We left
Lots of
the.
role play. That's not doing things. I see.
That's
Some of us are here for
important.
that,
I
David.
mean, yeah, I mean, we didn't
Uh,
actually physically do a whole bunch, man.
You
Like,
did meet
so we
back
met up
up.
with Jaws Store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did meet up with back up with Jaws Store, and there was this one weird demon guy that kept eavesdropping on our fucking conversations, like a weirdo. Like,
Kept
dude
walking
just kept
by.
walking back and forth all day. Like, we were standing out there talking for hours. I mean, we discussed like what we should do to try and make some money, and
then we were going to go across town to make said money, and the only way we could get there was on horseback and to have time enough to get back to, like, be inside after curfew.
oh yeah,
And
Isn't
Pinello
that just
broke the fucking
one stop?
rules.
she
Broke
broke
Isn't
the
it?
the
rules.
rules. So now she's wearing gloves and her hands are stained black with ink.
Yep. And you got harassed by some guards for a moment there.
They did. I was hiding in the alley.
And that was yeah, where we were. So yeah, and also you're just here where I don't have this item listed. This is the bank that you were told about.
Oh yeah, the guards
yeah.
also found Gargak hella suspicious for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, it's more sausage.
They
Medic,
came
did
took
when
you?
you
myself.
came in the door.
That
when
was
you came
the
in,
season, the session before last when we
Yeah.
entered the city.
Yep.
He's still not over it though,
I mean, yeah, justified.
obviously.
Some
Yeah, obviously.
unsuspecting guard is definitely gonna eat that fucking thing, bro. We're gonna get like in demon
Some
newspaper.
explosion.
West Guard Tower.
The fucking guard tower
Compromise.
explodes. The whole city begins to rock as a
Chaos,
fireball
yeah, dude.
shoots up into the fucking sky.
Speaking of the city rocking, that's something we've already experienced. Is there's
Yep, there was
some
an
sort of,
earthquake.
active activity going on here that has caused earthquakes, and yeah, is seen as problematic by the denizens of Sin City.
Our active goal here is to meet with the Baron, who apparently is not a fucking agreeable guy.
Didn't we determine that our traits, like, didn't I have like the ability to get into like the courts and stuff like that?
Around nobility. So let me see if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, no, it's because she's a courtier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Wendy, ask the Mimir
Is it
about
your knowledge of how
Ribcage or about the
bureaucracies functions
Baron.
let you gain access to the records and inner workings of any noble court or government you encounter? You know who the movers and shakers are, whom to go to for favors you seek, and what the current intrigues of interest in the group are. So you may not be able to like just stroll up in the Baron's house, but you definitely,
She can
once
present
you-
herself as someone with an
once
air
you-
of nobility.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once you get to know kind of who's around you, and like you're like, okay, I can kind of gather who the fuck's playing, who's the key player here, and who's just a
Well, would
on
I
the
be
side,
able
yeah.
to do this? Would I be able to do this? Like, let's say we know how places like this run. There's kitchens and so forth. Would I see a servant or someone come out through like the galley entry and be able to question them about
You're free to
who's in
observe.
attendance
Yeah, you're free
today?
to observe things like that because you are aware of like how this,
I mean-
how a government or building or tower like this would be run in general.
Right,
Yeah.
but
So
we
it's not
aren't
far cry to
currently
say you'll be able to assess those
outside
things.
of like we aren't
Mm-mm.
currently outside of
No.
the Baron's manor, and
No.
I don't think there'd be any real way for you to tell who specifically is like a servant for a specific.
But that's the
like,
point. I would be able to
noble-
tell
Not
who a
unless they have
servant.
some sort of markings or something like that. But if you like say went around the tower, you'd be able to watch it long enough to be like, oh, that guy's coming and going, or whatever, like that sort of thing.
Yeah,
You would
that's a
pick up on that.
servant. They're
Right, but
bringing
like here on
water
the
or
street,
dumping
you wouldn't be able to
supplies.
pick anyone out just like on the
But
street
like, yeah,
out
so
as
being
a
like
servant.
you're walking through the mall and be like, that guy works at Walmart. Unless he's wearing the vest, you don't
No,
know
no,
that.
no.
Like,
I'm saying, let's say that I was watching the
You see
garden
that
wall.
monobrow, the receding
No,
hairline,
let's say
the
that I
receding
was watching.
hairline into a
No,
mullet.
listen,
I think that guy
Kyle.
works at Walmart.
Kyle, listen. Let's be realistic. Let's say that I was watching the garden wall, or where I see people coming in, and most like
Yeah,
anybody.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
Yeah,
sorry.
So
no.
you'd be able
If
to,
you
you'd
were
be able to recognize
if you
that.
were
Yeah, go
watch,
for it.
that's what I said. If you were
Or let's say
outside
you were
of a
invited to a
certain
party of some
nobilities,
sort,
like
you would be able to
Yeah,
recognize
I'm
like
outside the
who's
place and I'm
important.
checking a certain location of the people coming and going to see if I see
yeah,
people
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Just
serving.
know,
But
Dawson. All you
currently,
gotta
we're
know
just
is that
on the
I, as your
city street.
DM, have that inn noted. I understand what that is, so don't worry about it. But yeah, you're just standing out in front of the inn right now, but you're talking with your friends. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
understand
So
how
okay.
like
that works,
right
and I will claim that
now
your
you
character. Don't worry about
cannot.
it.
Later, mayhaps you can.
Okay, got
I
you.
mean, there's a
Okay,
lot
all
of
right.
different scenarios how that can apply. Like, let's say you got invited to a ball. You know, you'd be able to recognize who there was more important to the local government than not,
But I
and
think
so
I
on.
would have to start with speaking to a servant or someone that would
Well, so
know
far
who's in
you
attendance.
guys have spoken to the guards outside the place, and that was literally it. And they were basically like,
Well, no, but
do
see,
you have an
guards are
invite?"
more.
And they all were like, "No," and they were like, "Well, fuck off." That was basically
Well,
it.
no, no, that's what I'm saying. Like guards are more inclined to be more aware. Where if I approach a servant with Nevik
So
and
let's
say, "Hey, Nevik,
say,
I need to question this person,"
let's
and ask them
do
who's in
it.
That
attendance.
is saying they don't have some sort
Let's
of
do it this
magical
way. Let's
contract with a
do it
demon
this
that binds
way.
them to
I want to
silence.
do it this way. I am the DM, and I like to take things my way. All right,
Yeah, I was
so
just going to say, I mean,
yeah,
instead of saying what way you're going to do it,
exactly. Let's just we don't have to debate it, right? I got it right here. So what we'll do is, in situations where I think it calls for it, I'll tell Penelo to make an insight check for just out of the blue, and boy, depending on that, she'll be able to gain insight on this situation because
Okay,
that's essentially
perfect.
what that is.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, if you would have, let's say, if you want to make a retro insight roll for the moment you met the guards, we can go ahead and do that.
No, because I'm not very I don't think I'm very charismatic. I'm no. That's not my.
Insight is wisdom.
I'm.
Yeah. No, you're just seeing shit. You ain't got to talk to nobody.
Insight is a wisdom. So just
Oh,
Mm,
inside the
yeah, I
yeah,
don't think.
yeah.
I'm not sure that's actually
Insight
one of our good stats either.
insight is the how much depth you get out of a conversation, how much you gain from this, right?
It's
So I mean, so yeah,
Oh
25. I mean,
dang,
that's
she got a
fucking shit. Yeah,
7 in
an
insight.
amazing roll,
Holy
right? Yeah,
shit.
exactly. It's a good, which makes, I mean, it plays to the favor of her doing what she's doing. And again, I'll be the one telling you to make these calls. You don't have to ask for them or anything like that. This is how it's gonna work. All right. So anyway, with the 25 insight, having talked to these guards, yeah, you would have gathered that these are like the low end. None of these guards are of rank. These are the low end guards. These are totem boys at the fucking bottom here. They're not doing shit, and they're not going to do anything outside of their job, which is to look for a specific invite and let you in. And if you don't have that invite, they're not going to fucking let you in because that's their job and that's what they're going to do. And they're not paid to think. They are not lieutenants, majors, commanders, anything like that. These are the grunts, and yeah, they're just simple people, beast guys that are going to do their fucking job.
Can I speak on that perception?
Yeah, you can talk to these people about it. Yeah, your character knows these things.
Okay, so I would say with that kind of insight, I would say either these guys are just going to give us a hassle, or I can, pull rank and try to ask for someone above them. But
What are you
either way,
talking
it would
about?
be a
Yeah,
shit show. No,
of
no,
course they're
that's
gonna
what
give us a
Penelope.
hassle. They
But
already hassled us. That happened in the past, Penelo.
yes,
Like
no,
I,
but
I was
yesterday.
there. I was harassed.
I'm still getting
but
harassed. Yeah.
Penelope's saying that if
Guards in the
I
corner glancing
chose
at you.
to if I chose to pull rank and be like, oh, well, I know this person, I'm here delegating or coming to see such and such about whatever, maybe I can
Speaking
get
of
a sense, but I wouldn't test it.
Okay,
insights,
all
let's
right,
look at
yeah,
Nevik's
but let's
character.
let's think about the totality of the situation there, Penelo. I'm drenched in like blood stain. I'm like covered in
But
blood
doesn't
stained white
necessarily you
clothes.
have to go with us. I'm
So
just saying that
Nevik,
Easily.
Penelope
Nevik,
is
Nevik, give
saying
me an
like
insight.
insight. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we already got yours back.
When I'm
Just
necromancing.
because of his background as well.
15.
But you know,
Not
this
you,
like
not you, Pinelli, not you,
yeah.
Pinelli. I'm looking at
But
Nevik.
he said this
Oh,
was
sorry.
retroactive.
I have advantage whether some to. Oh, that's the ring of truth telling. No, so I don't need much.
Just ain't got nothing to do with the truth. This is based on your observations and your past.
Vibes.
So nice, yeah.
I see everything.
So you would have certainly noticed the guards walking around, right? The guards are the same kind of beastmen that you've seen at the tower, and you can only assume this is the preferred police force here. And they always travel in packs of 6. You've seen them walking around, tightly fitted packs of 6. They, are scouting certain streets. You never see them go down into the alleyways, the thinner alleyways. You see them stop at certain establishments, and just from that, having lived where you did for years and years, you can gather that they're on the up here for a number of things.
Could I fake being an emissary so my background is a far traveler?
So let's look at your background and see how we can play with that. Because that's what you guys kind of have to draw on here is your own selves, right? You don't really have.
Because I'm like, why can't I get us an invite
Let's
into
see.
like?
I can't use my
I'm just
background
matters
feature
and
here.
figures better, perhaps
My
even your
background
appearance.
feature don't
All
work
mark you
here.
is for it. You look weird. All right, Curious, he's like a Dutchman, and like, all right, Curious glances are directed by your way whenever you go, which can be a nuisance, but you also gain the friendly interest of scholars and others intrigued by far-off lands. Okay. I mean, perhaps chance on your way, you could find. You did already befriend a person here out of the whole group, like you literally did. To say nothing of everyday folk who are eager to hear stories of your homeland. You can parlay this attention and access of people and places you might not otherwise have for you and your traveling companions. Noble lords, scholars, and merchant princes, to name a few, might be interested in hearing about your. I mean, you're free to try that. I'm free to. I would say that would be like a persuasion.
Well,
roll
I
kind of
think
deal.
maybe I can open a way for Joster to meet the person at the court because he's someone that afar travels, or maybe we can interest them
No, I mean this is
in
Joshua's background, right? Your background was to get the insight on how
a
how these things
parlay.
work.
We can do like
How
a
these things
parlay.
work. But if
We're
Joshua
gonna do
were
like
to
a Barnum
say,
and Bailey's
like
I'm gonna
the
walk
way
up
I'm
to
reading this is that he can because the way it says is you can parlay this attention into access to people
He
in
looks
places
weird.
you
Like,
might
he
not
just
otherwise
looks weird.
have for you and your traveling companion. Yeah, so think of in my brain, I'm thinking this guy is like looks foreign as hell, and he would be able to may have a chance of convincing other people, nobility, scholars,
No,
whatever,
hold on,
Okay,
Jostor.
well,
to
can
What's
I
your
do
version
this?
of that, buddy?
that
How
he has
endearing are
interesting
you?
Can I
stories to share, basically, right?
can
Because that's
I
really what it's
boost
talking about.
him?
I mean, you're
Can
gonna be
I
able to
boost
boost him
him?
on that.
Like,
Your insight thing has nothing to do with his.
I have the
It's his
charisma
background.
of a
This is,
rock.
but this is
but
his
no, that's what I'm
background.
saying. Like, could I boost him? No,
He
no,
can't
that's what
parlay.
I'm saying.
He might be able to parlay him being a foreigner into a fist fight.
No, but
But
you
no, that's
would
what I'm
know
saying.
better who to speak to when you met them.
Could Canelo and Nevik go forward and speak for him first to open up the pathway for him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I don't know. I just feel like there's
Maybe if
something.
we.
Why do you keep telling me in these situations?
Unless you're gonna
Because
paint him up
Nevik,
as some
you're
sort of
our
like
You're
most
the one who
circus
can
charming
talk
freak.
good.
person.
Unless you're literally
Person.
Unless you're
I
literally
can't
gonna
help it,
paint him
bro.
up as some sort of circus freak that you like escort in there, that's the only. I
Yeah,
will
no,
only. I will
yeah,
only
no. We're
agree
doing
that
a
if you do it
Barnum and
like a
Bailey's
salesman.
act here,
Right,
bro.
yeah,
I
We're like
feel like
selling our
like
fucking
it's like
freak.
this is like far traveling, like
I mean,
weird
if we're
story
gonna
this
sell
man's
me as a
about
but
to
there's
tell
a
them.
difference between
Gather
a
round,
far
everyone. Come
traveler
here. Look at the
and a
giant midget.
strange
well, no,
man.
but if
Yeah,
we're gonna try to
exactly.
sell me as a freak, then I should get big, and you should try to market me as the world's largest dwarf.
Oh,
You're already the world's largest dwarf, brother. You are already attack of the giant midgets, bro.
I'm aware.
I mean, you got to think this is a baron of a hell portal. Okay,
Probably seen
I
some
don't
good shit.
I don't know.
so
Yeah,
I just
yo,
want to
so
make
let's
you
just
talk our
okay.
let's
way
just put that
through.
in
I
the
just want to
in the
make 2
cross.
points quick. I just want to make 2 points real quick. One point is I can't use my background feat here. I'm an acolyte, and I don't want to know what kind of churches they got going on here, to be
Maybe
honest.
you can
And
stick
two,
it out.
I don't. What's Gargak's background?
He was like
I
a
was a
Maybe
soldier.
yeah.
Soldier. Okay, so
Let's see. You have a military rank
he's
from your
our
appearance as a
bodyguard.
soldier.
I mean, Maria could
Soldiers
be our
loyal
bodyguard.
to your former military organization still recognize your authority and influence, and they defer to you if they are of lower rank. You can invoke your rank to exert influence over other soldiers and requisition simple equipment or horses for temporary use. You can usually gain access to friendly military encampments and fortresses where your rank is recognized.
yeah, but that's
Nobody's
only for
recognizing his
just like
rank.
friendly militaries.
I mean,
That's
if
not
he's
just
in a
like
place that
everyone's.
recognizes him from the human army that he was part of, then yeah, I mean that would have worked. But where he's at is a very far cry from that home.
Yeah, so mining Gargak's background features are just completely
That
fucking
said,
useless
I'm
here.
willing to say that like Gargak would
Yeah.
know how to speak like in such a military fashion. I would be able
Military?
to think that I would think that he would be able to, be militant.
Okay.
Like he
Well, I
would
found us a shady
fake-
job
Maybe
fake
that's why
slightly
he was so
better.
suspicious.
on the other side of town.
He,
I had like
he's
the
a
lowest ranking
military-aged
military.
man coming across the border.
Let's pull up the cam and see if my wife has murdered my children and or they murdered her.
Well, I don't think we've left the tavern yet, have we? Have we left the tavern?
One's at the
Nope, we're
dining
still
room
standing
table.
outside the tavern, walking
Oh,
about talking
really?
about
One
this
is
shit.
asleep in her
Because
arms.
we need to figure out what we're gonna do. Like, because
Yeah, I gave
right
you guys
now,
like
we
an
don't
hour
have
and
money.
2 hours worth of conversation here when you guys were after resting and all that sort of shit. I think you have like 20 hours worth of walking around. If we
Yeah, because I mean,
just
we
equate
don't
that.
have any money really in the
I got
currency
a shady job.
here. And no,
That's the-
you can't steal people's
Nevik
souls,
did
Pinello.
go and
Okay,
talk
I
to some
don't know. Okay,
people.
first off, I don't know the details of the job. I just know that there's a guy across town that has a job. All right, that's it.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
dude
the only
across
lead he
town
has.
This
that's
dude
got a
you've
job.
barely seen before, it tells you.
Yeah, no.
I've never met
Watch
that
Nevik
man
walk
before.
up to this guy, throw some fucking gang signs,
No, I'm talking to
walk
Jason.
back and be like, "Yeah, I got his
You're
son."
yeah.
the guy he's never met, but he's barely met.
Yeah.
before.
I barely met. Yeah. Hey, you remember me? A couple times. We've spoke a couple
I we
times.
just don't know
I
that
normally pay for the
How
room.
did you
Like,
keep showing
man,
up?
I'm okay
no,
with going with
no,
the plan
holy
where we bolster Joster to go in there, and me and you go in there first and butter them up, and then Joster comes in behind us, and we kind of
what am I buttering them up for? Like,
because
don't we
aren't
just
we
need to like step through a
aren't we
portal? Like, hey man, can we use your door real quick?
Nevik? Penelope's like Nevik. She was grabbing you by the
I feel like we need to
Nevik.
name this episode "Disappointing a Demon Lord," and that sounds like some sort of porn title, but I'm into it. Let's go.
But she's gonna be like, if we butter up the guy in there, who is it? The Baron, right?
The doorkeeper?
The doorkeeper,
Guy the
yeah.
guards told us specifically is kind of an ass.
That Joster has. Oh my god! I mean, he is just the most like
So let's
interesting
be.
person I've
This is even
ever
more
fucking met.
fun because like Penelope plays so into character of who her character is without even knowing it, right? So like in the CF village, there's like a council, right? You guys met them. And it's like a kind of a peaceful democracy, right? She has no concept, has never been anywhere where there's like monarchs and kings, specifically cruel king. This guy is a demon lord.
Yes, the
Anyway.
completely in character. Joster was like, "Wait, are you trying to sell me to a demon?"
She may know how the court works and all that sort of stuff in
No,
mechanic
myself.
wise, and who would obviously be the players just from looking at them, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, any experience with actual monarchs and stuff like that, I would think just
I mean,
historically.
she's also a child still. She
True,
hasn't even
exactly.
reached.
True. She's like,
To
yeah, she's like in
me,
her 20 something. Yeah.
We've talked about this. You haven't even reached elf teenhood.
Yeah.
You're not even in like your young adulthood.
Yeah,
so
this is like, yeah, Penelope Young
but
Adventures. Yeah.
I know, but Penelope's gonna like.
You're like Dora the Explorer
It's like
age for
Ahsoka's
elves,
like
bro.
first 2 seasons.
But I think Penelope's gonna say she's gonna let Nevik go. She's gonna let his tunic go, and she's gonna be
Oh, you were
like,
holding me, man.
"Oh
I'm
yeah, I was grabbing you
surprised
by
I
the
didn't
tunic,
stab you.
yelling
If
in
I'd have
your
known,
face.
Glad
You
kept your
didn't
fucking
stab me,
hands
you
down.
missed your chance.
Get your
You missed your chance."
fucking hands off me.
No, he's just saying if he had known you were holding him, he would stab you.
No, that's all I'll say. Yeah, I know, Joster. I was lucky. He didn't realize I grabbed his tunic.
yeah. If I had felt you
But
tug,
No, Nevik would have definitely known. He has the highest passive perception. Of
no, but
all
I'm
of us.
saying in I Want to Live after this conversation, Nevik didn't know. Okay.
No, you can gaslight the shit out of him though, because the lowest passive insight.
that's true. I believe anything. There was a bug on it or something.
Yeah, so
At
Joster was
this
gonna
point,
be.
Penelope's like dusting off your collar.
Yeah,
She's like
Joster
hiding
was gonna say
Oh.
either we need to go do this job to make money, or we need to try to get into the portal. I mean, it's like I'm kind of
But
skeptical
we need
they're
to
gonna let
talk
us
to the
in,
parents.
Because
but
if we don't
maybe,
do anything, we're just gonna starve in this city, or
but maybe we can
night's
figure
gonna come up
out.
and we're gonna.
I mean, if nothing else,
Why
maybe we
don't
can
you
figure
just
out
go
how to
roll
get
the
an
dice
invitation.
and take a chance and go see what the Baron says?
So
Y'all
Nevik,
so
you
scared.
you would hear the sound of like drum music with your passive perception.
Oh, me?
Nevik has the highest passive perception.
Oh, Nevik. Nevik.
Yeah, it's
That's
coming from
So
cool.
coming
I'm
from the
just
north.
gonna
Nevik's just
go
kind
from
of
the what?
twitchy. He's
The north.
Okay. So yeah, I'm
It's
just gonna
definitely
start
music.
like jamming.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely some sort of like drum percussion something. It doesn't sound like there's any cymbals or anything. Sounds kind of like wood is being played. Like if imagine like a bamboo drum set.
Yeah.
What's going on? That's for
No
damn sure.
pause.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, I mean they would, you know,
best way, in my
if
opinion,
they
to gain good
concentrated a
graces
shit
with
for a
any
minute, they
kind
would
of
be able to hear it. It's
nobility
not too, you know, far off, but yeah, but you know,
Yeah, I mean,
You
then
just
with
first
perform
this,
notice
some
it.
sort of favor for them, but how do we know like
Well,
what they need to have done?
with this sound, I mean, I think we should investigate what the sound is first.
I mean, I'm always down for a drum circle.
Oh, now we're down
Yo,
with
demon drum circle. Yo, I can imagine. Kumbaya, my lord. And it's just a bunch of demons around with their bongos.
like now I'm down for a drum circle. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm game
Yeah,
for a drum circle.
let's go investigate that.
yeah, for
Shit,
you
you
know,
guys are willing to go
walk,
investigate, bro.
walk slightly to the north there. Take 30 minutes off your time, giving you 19.5 out of your
All right, be back.
24 to walk around per day. And yeah, walking slightly north, you know, you would definitely be able to locate this if you're following Nevik's ears, or ear, I suppose. And
I have
you know,
two.
Nevik, you
Yeah, I was about to
would
say,
walk
did he
upon
lose one?
I thought you had to cut off like one of your tips was cut off or something like that.
No.
Long before your character, before I even got a hold of him. Well, I'd
Mm.
fix that. I would fix that. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, one of them, like I'm missing a tip of one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But
I
He's
thought
not
one
missing
of them
like
was
the
sick tip.
whole ear.
Yeah, I thought it was just
yeah,
the
not the
tip.
whole ear, just the tip.
Yeah. Anyway,
Someone
so
made it more human.
Yeah, the tip of my left ear is missing.
All right. Well, anyway, they're following you, and you know you guys would all see this site at once. It's a band on the side of the road that consists of all skeletons, and they're playing in part themselves and
Rib
each
cage.
other and various bones that are before them that definitely seem to be either disassembled companions or family. Some that seems to still be alive, as you see the skulls kind of flinch when they get hit with these bones, and they're jamming it up. I mean, there's a small gathering of undead and other demons and so on around them. Definitely some lizard people here, and they're all just kind of bobbing their head, having a good time. I mean, it's
Do I
Which
recognize
is
any of these
absolutely fucking
skeletons?
disgusting.
you are free to roll me a perception check.
Is there an obvious place to throw coin?
Yes, one of the skulls is turned upside down, and it is actively talking, and it is talking about, hey,
Come on.
yeah, pass it in for the fucking for the deadbeats.
Well, I'm
They're
being
having
a little
good
bit
fun.
racist.
So
According to
Josh
Josh's
having a
perception
hard
roll,
time
all the skeletons look the same.
which skeleton is which. So
Throwing
Where?
are you throwing a
4
coin?
gold.
Throwing 4 gold. This guy, hey, and this guy's gonna turn to you. And the moment this head on the ground turns to you, it recognizes Josh. It's like, oh, it's my buddy. Oh man, and it just
No way.
starts hopping towards him upside down. And it's
Coins jingling.
kind of arched back, and it's looking up at him, and it spins around. It's like, hey, Prince, tune for this guy to the birthday song, and they just start jamming into it, a completely different tune, that doesn't really sound like any birthday song you've ever heard, but it's kind of slow, it's melodic, it's fun, and yeah,
Oh, Harbor, what's up?
they're
Happy
they're
birthday
jamming
to
for
your
you.
face. Happy birthday.
Yeah, they're having a good time. And he's like, oh, just out here trying to make some coin, doing what I can, get some clothes back on these bones. Don't want to be out in the
Oh,
storm when
you know this guy, Josh Door?
Yeah, we were in prison together.
Recognize his face?
The
Yeah,
bone
we were in
guy,
prison
the
together.
skull's gonna turn to Nevik. He's gonna be like, oh, it's a cool hand. Turn
Yeah,
back
I
to
helped him
Josh Door.
escape prison.
What?
Just keeps getting compliment on his hand here.
I mean,
Is that the same skeleton? Is that the skeleton guy you met?
yeah, this is Harbor. He was in prison with me. I kind of made a skeleton key.
Hey, I mean, Steve had to have a purpose. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear something happen to Steve? So that, yeah, you hear a couple like bone clacking. I mean, their laughter is literally just him, like, yeah.
So, dude, do you know how we can? I'm gonna
It's all
point.
just dying inside.
I'm gonna
The
point
whole-
at the. I'm gonna point at the Baron's residence. I'm like,
it sounds like
you
me
know
at a
how we
country fucking concert or something. He's just dying inside. He's just like,
Don't break
I'm
my
gonna
heart.
ask my boy Harbor, I'm like, yo, do you know how we can get in there? We kind of need to go to hell.
Excuse me now. Hold on. Excuse me, boys. I'll be back. Hold on. Let me drop this off. And he kind of hops off for a little bit, and he leaves you with the group, and he becomes mixed with the other pile of bones, and you hear clattering. You see bones literally being flung in the air for a moment as he is emptying his head and putting himself back together from pieces of the band's instrument. They just adapt and literally start, using their own body parts and other pieces as this
I
goes
didn't
on.
think it could get any worse.
But this gives you a good couple, like 5-10 minutes to discuss with your group before Harbor returns.
Yeah, guys, this is my friend Harbor. We were in prison together. He's a cool dude. We sang.
It's
Hey, no. Anybody you meet in prison, definitely cool guy. I'm like fist bump Gargak.
So is he?
Prison pals are for life pals.
Are you sure?
What do you mean? Sure.
Don't,
Prison pals are life pals, dude. Gargak's been here.
sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sure I met him in prison, and he seemed like a good guy, and we sang together.
Yep.
And
Don't. Sounds
Look.
reasonable to me.
look, you just don't understand, Jason. Gargak and Nevik get it. Once you go through prison with somebody, it changes you. Like, you know the character of these people that you're in prison with.
So is he
Do you
attacking?
now? So, are you telling me
Is he
that
attacking?
that?
What are you?
All
Where are
right,
you at?
so,
What plane? What dimension are you
So
at
you're
now?
telling me that that character belongs to that skeleton,
Who we talking about,
and
Harbor?
that's not just like a random person's skeleton that's being inhabited by something.
Or he doesn't know shit about Harbor yet. All he knew.
No, that's
You're
just.
telling me
Look,
that
it's
you're
just
telling me that whatever going on here isn't just like extremely fucked up with a skeleton walking around.
Dude, did you not just hear he met him in prison? He's cool.
Yeah, looks like it doesn't matter. It doesn't,
Right,
doesn't matter.
right,
You've
but
been in
like-
prison. He's a prison
Alright,
pal. Who
alright.
gives a shit what his
Right.
Yeah.
before this? Okay.
there's
He
never
ended
been
up
a
in the
bad
same place you
person
did.
sent- You don't meet bad people in prison.
What
Yeah,
are you
they go
talking
there.
about?
They go there to
Bad
get
people in-
good.
My favorite
You're there to
prison
get good.
pal moment so far of this campaign, I mean, we may top it at some point, but it has been the breakout from the Drow prison. That
Oh yeah, with a multiple escape
I
where
loved
fucking.
I loved it. I thought that was great with Gargak riding the back
I'll
of
pick my
some
way
place
out.
there, throwing a ball. Yeah, and fucking yeah, and using like this like lizard thing like a gun at some point. It was just fantastic.
I should. Well, Feyrandish should have a turtle friend somewhere that he helped break out too.
He did. Yeah, y'all brought Turtle Friend out. The whole group actually got a Turtle Friend out. Pirate guy. Pirate Turtle.
No, that was earlier on. He was talking about in the Drow City.
Yeah, I'm like
He
seems
broke
like a
out of
good
prison.
guy. I mean, when have you ever met a distrustful skeleton?
Several times when they tried to kill me.
Like I don't have.
He doesn't have the guts to kill you.
Like pretty much
Ba-dum.
every like.
Well, we have our sound.
Look,
We
I
have
don't
our
think
sound.
I don't think it's in his heart to kill us.
Hey,
Maybe but he's
we're
local.
having a serious conversation over here. You got time for comedy scenes?
But,
Get back to your
so-
fucking
so-
music.
So as this
Boom,
guy, as you guys
boys.
are having this conversation, yeah, this guy Joshua rolls back up, and I mean he's not wearing anything. He's just a motherfucking skeleton, straight up, like bare bones.
You just
And you can't tell if he's
walk around
smiling. You
naked?
can't tell if he's sad. Oh man, it might be bad. Bath time. My kid's screaming about something. Yeah. Yep. He be getting riled lately about a bath time. Anyway, yeah, you can't really read any emotions on his face. He doesn't have any skin. But from his posture, he's seems relaxed. He's not attacking you. And his voice seems to emit from behind his mouth where anything should, but there's nothing, there's no meat or anything. It's just a skeleton. And hollow eyes looking back at you, kind of looking from one member of the group to the other. He's like, "So, these are your friends? These are the guys that banned you in that prison with me? Ah, man,
Yep.
my friends are back there. They're the deadbeats. You heard our jams, right? Good guys, good guys.
Yeah,
Also abandoned you in prison, I see.
these
Yeah,
guys are pretty
probably.
cool too. Except
They
that
did,
weird blue
yeah.
one. The blue one I'm still not sure about.
Oh, she is quite blue, is she? That's I don't see many demons that are blue. She gotta be what? That's like 5th or 6th level down or something. So you
Please
said you
don't
needed
call
to
me a
get
demon,
to
sir.
hell, right? Well, I assumed you
Yeah.
were of some sort of demonic origin. You need to get to hell. I mean, wait, these not just suits you're wearing? Kind of pointing up and down on your body.
Are you
This is
talking
my
about
body.
my skin?
Yes, definitely meat suits. Yes, meat suits.
Oh. All right. So, okay. Well,
Read.
Do I have to do like or deception or some shit
uh,
about meat suits?
Yeah. We kind of need to go speak to that Asmodeus guy. Kind of for the fate of everything.
Amadeus. Sorry.
whoa. He
Why don't we
seems
tell this
like
guy this? Why don't we
kind of
tell?
shakes his bone head back and forth a minute, and he's just like, whoa, you run by that.
Why don't we tell this skeleton guy that we are here to do?
Did you just say Asmodeus? Look, man,
No,
that's
Yeah.
Amadeus.
I
It's
don't know an
it's
Amadeus.
it's yeah.
I'm a
It's
day.
not.
No,
It's
no, no.
Amadeus. Sorry.
I'm a day. I'm a day. I'm a day.
Anyway, yeah, he said that word, but
Why?
I don't know
We
if you
don't
could like whisper and then as skelety
Look, that's a
voice.
you don't want to do that. Like I'm telling you now, man. I mean, like, that's
Man,
that's not
I
good.
know
Yeah,
nobody
that's-
wants. We don't want to go to hell, but we kind of need to. So
No, right? Like if you go to hell and you're not a demon, you're gonna have to leave your soul, and that is bad. They will take it from you. Why do you think
Well,
I'm
wait,
here?
like,
Why do
My
you think
cold,
I'm
dead
here?
fucking hands.
wait, are you saying like I gotta give my soul to somebody trustworthy and then go to hell so
Bro.
I can come back and get it back? Is that what you're telling me?
That's why I've been saying put our souls in a damn coin.
Nobody goes to hell with their soul. Souls are owned in hell.
Nah, bro. I own my soul
What if I
as
don't have a
well.
soul? I'm just a rock.
I mean, I don't know.
Like a
I've
rock.
never
Sorry.
crossed a rock in the portal myself. It's a pretty hard access level up there. Baron is she's no joke.
She you say?
I mean, tentatively, I've never personally, checked it out. He like kind of chuckles with his bones by tapping his fingers back in against his
Click, 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 click,
hand.
click.
I mean, I understand
No.
you don't really recommend it, but hypothetically,
No. I'm not seducing the demon, man.
hypothetically, if somebody needed to make
How
their
did you know
way,
exactly what I was thinking?
No.
if somebody needed to make their way into Botsor to get to Avernus, how would you go about it? Hypothetically, of course.
I mean,
Yeah, if I needed to get into Avernus, that's what you're asking.
yeah.
If I need to get into Avernus, I wouldn't.
Yes.
I don't want to get to Avernus. They torture you there. This is a bad place. You don't want to go to
Yeah,
Avernus.
well, we're not good people, but we're trying to do
I
good things.
have
so
already left
we need to
Avernus.
get to there.
I do not want to come back to Avernus.
How did
You know
you
what
get
it's like
out?
to get out of hell? Bro, you fucking deals I had to make?
My fucking skin, bro.
This isn't even, these aren't even my bones.
See, told you.
Well, maybe ask a different question then. Hypothetically, how would you?
What's up with the hypotheticals, man? Just ask him. Don't.
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
How'd you get out?
Reprinting.
So you made deals to get out.
Yeah.
They like snuck your soul out. That's what happened. That's the only way out.
It's not a sneak. So there's different realms, right? So are you familiar with? Hold on, you're not wearing
Yeah,
suits.
this is like
You're
our
not-
second
you're
or
not-
third one, bro. This is like our
kinda-
second or third
He's gonna kind
plane.
of squint at you guys right here for a minute. So I need everybody here to give me a not a let me
Deception?
correctly. No, persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion?
I'm not very pers-
Shit. Shit.
Nevik just acts completely natural.
Got it.
I did a 15.
Shit.
Come on.
He's just sure about that.
Be abysmal for me.
Joshua here. Specifically Joshua. Looks like he's talking to me. Let's see his. Oh no, he did a 9.
I mean, I have obviously got a skin suit on. I mean, look at my hand. It couldn't fit it right.
So he's kind of looking at you guys up and down,
managed to pull his
scrutinizing me.
baby fat loose to make it look like he's wearing a skin suit.
No, and again, it's hard to read his expression because he doesn't really have like lips or eyebrows or anything. But he's kind of taken back by what you want to do. And yeah, he's already told you that he made deals with the demon lords of the different planes to escape. And he's like, depending on how deep your cast is, how you make your way out. But understand that you go in there, you're
never coming back.
Yeah, you don't get control over yourself. They take your soul the moment you take that portal, and they're gonna judge you by your sins, and bada bing. Next thing you know, eternity on the fucking hell realm. You don't want to.
Wait. You said the judge you part. Is there a way to skip that?
Wait.
You think if I
Wait.
knew that?
Absolutely not afraid.
Wait, can I actually ask you for one question? Like, can I ask a question?
Multiple questions, go.
I, as Pinello, honestly think I haven't done anything wrong, regardless of what you guys think. I'm okay with walking through that portal to hell and being judged for who I am.
Too. I'm completely morally
Yeah, like
okay.
if that's what you guys are scared about, and that's what it comes down to, I'm okay.
They
And
want to
I
take
will
it from
take
me.
those,
They'd have to pry it from my cold dead hands.
and I will roll
They
those
would.
rolls
They
in
would.
hell. But if you're scared, then that's on y'all. I'm casting my vote now. Pinello is. I'm comfortable.
Oh yeah, put
with
on the Winnebago fucking shit. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to roll that.
Downfall of the whole party.
I don't even think Gargak knows the fear.
I just hope they have free food.
Are you
Right,
trying to
no.
tell?
Depends on where you land.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna take the
Justin
roll,
is gonna
but-
look at the rest of the party and try to convey. And it's like, well, if we get what we're looking for, we have a way out.
But it's not always about the way out. It's about the sacrifice. and
What are
the
you talking
faith.
about? No. Okay, first off, I'm just gonna say, as a person in my profession, you always have a way out. You always have an exit
Harvard's gonna speak
strategy.
up and he's be like, look, that's it. The hells are a trap.
You not
okay?
being
Like,
afraid.
It's a trap.
Yeah, have you seen the demons? They take
Well,
they're
then trapped
dragging
in there with
people
me.
in
I'm
there.
not
That's what
trapped in
they're
there with
here
them.
for.
I will Deus fucking Walt. Look,
The coins,
seem
the
like
coins is just a convenient thing. It's just a convenient
us-
spell. That's literally it. That they take these coins and they bring them there, and I'm telling you.
So you got your coin back, is what you're telling me?
Happened to me, man.
You got yours back.
Look, bro, I'm not telling you a damn thing.
I'm just asking.
I don't know you like that.
yeah, well,
Yo, I am completely trustworthy, man. I'm probably the most trustworthy motherfucker in this group.
having a
Okay, you can tell me. Was that deception?
I feel like I'm gonna Pinello's gonna step away just in case you get struck by lightning. I don't know how to tell that.
I'm talking to you.
don't He's your worst nightmare. He doesn't have anything.
Yeah, he doesn't have any pockets or anything. I'm not trying to like fucking.
I mean, he said he was talking to you, so I mean, he's obviously got
Yeah.
something on him, man. He's
Yeah,
obviously
you're talking
trying
to me. Yeah,
save
exactly.
your
Yeah,
life.
you're a conscience. Yeah, exactly. You're not some soulless, horrible son of a bitch. So, and not your bones, man. How weird is that?
But he's
How weird is that?
he is clearly telling you.
Inhabiting someone else's bone.
Yeah, he's clearly telling you that those that go to hell, like it is as a soul that they lose their soul. They become trapped in hell. I believe Josh over here. I know for a fact hands down Josh here has read Dante's Inferno at least.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
I've read Dante's Inferno, not in the original Italian or anything,
So,
but
you're
Okay.
aware of the idea of a layered hell.
yes, there are layers. But there
And
is
the
also a way to go.
inside-
Dante went in
Wait,
with
wait,
his
wait,
soul.
wait.
Like he went
Dante-
through the whole
yeah,
fucking
so
thing.
Dante just-
Dante had a guy.
Penelope's over here
Dante
begging.
had a guy. I don't know a guy. Oh wait, do I know a
Wait,
guy? I don't know an
wait.
angel dude. Do we know an angel dude? Jason.
No, can I please say something? Can I say something? Say something.
Say something. Goddamn girl.
I'm trying to because I honestly had to think about it. We're sitting over here, mind you, and this is Penelo talking to Nevik, Jason, Gargat.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the luxury. We don't have the luxury. I don't care. I don't care what you think.
No,
Harold, the
listen.
skeleton
Okay, that's no
guy
problem.
is.
Harbor.
This is our. Oh my
Harbor.
god.
Correct you.
Penelo, you bringing up the fact that you're not afraid.
Harbor. He
I'm
just
not-
he's
No,
sitting over
I
there.
wasn't even gonna say that. That's the problem with you. You don't let me talk. That you.
Whatever,
No,
he
no, hey, yeah, no,
is
no, let her
skeleton.
fucking finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna say that. We are over here battling back and forth about going to hell and sacrificing our souls. When I literally said earlier, we can sit there and talk to the Baron that we need to talk to.
What are you talking?
What? And ask
No,
him
you
nicely
bring
not
if
to
you-
take our souls. Hey,
No.
buddy.
Penelo.
I know you take everybody
You
else's soul as
are-
payment for walking through this door, but we're
You know what?
special.
But you guys understand, like, you guys are trying to convince
You
me
are
that.
missing the plot here. No,
I
Penelo, you're the one missing the plot here.
What?
You
What?
said that when you go into hell, they take your soul and they torture you. Everyone that goes into hell loses their soul.
Yo.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have the luxury of worrying about if we're going to lose our hell or lose our soul when we go to hell. We have to go anyway. I don't care. I'm not afraid. Like I said.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Wait. Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
okay. Let's. Okay, well, let's stop. No. Can I
So-
please? God,
so,
oh my
so
God.
as your DM, I will tell you just as a fun, friendly type way. The whole thing that about the losing your soul, going to hell, it's like a mechanic I've got set up later on. So like, it's gonna happen. Do whatever. If you go through the portal to Avernus, your soul is in possession of some demons, and that's
Exactly. Okay. Well, this is okay. Can I just say this?
And
Maybe someone who-
we'll get more into that when it happens. But yeah.
Okay, metagaming. I always assume when we play something, there's always an alternative.
There's always
answer.
options.
Yeah.
So I assume that there is not one. I thought maybe
There's always
if we
options.
go to the guy, he would offer us a way to get through this
But
without.
so if you, I mean, if you guys really want to, I can get into the meta of the mechanic of what it is to go.
No, it's fine. It's just that I'm just saying as a
Harbor
player.
himself is telling you that if you go there, you'll lose your soul.
Okay, so
We have
that
the
one's
luxury
good.
to worry about that. We've got shit to do. The fate of literally everything is on the line.
Bro, but I really like my soul. Like, I'm just saying, like I've never went without it. You know, like I feel like it's a really big part of me, and
And like I said,
you know,
actually just does not know the actual definition of fear. I don't think the man's ever picked up a book.
he has to rip them in half. I remember it. I remember it. Like, he's destroyed a bunch of them. I'm very glad that he hasn't gotten my brother or sister's diary. I can't really remember.
I got an AFK for about 5-10 minutes. Be right back.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Y'all keep discussing what you need to.
But yeah, Midori, boy or girl, like brother or sister.
Who?
My sibling, man. I got this journal, and of course, the journal doesn't be like
You mean
I'm
that book where
Midori
you
with
keep
my
all
dick.
those
Like,
weird...
it's
Wait, no, you mean those? You mean that book where you keep all those weird sketches and drawings?
So, can I ask a
No,
question?
okay. First off, I'm not really big into drawing. This was
Okay.
my siblings' book that I found. Okay. It has their signature Midori
What do you?
in it.
What do you? Nevik, that's... I think that's a... Is that a bird? A beetle? And that one's definitely a penis.
Dude, that's Steve's can't. You can't read it. And that just means bad times, good times. The beetle is supposed to be time, bird high, penis good. You know.
You of all people should be able to understand that.
Shit. Yeah, no right. Anyway.
But yeah, no, Pinello.
Oh my god, I didn't even ask the question. You're already answering. What's up?
Wow.
Bam.
I was gonna
What, cleric?
say...
I
Talk to
mean,
me,
I know
goddamn.
I didn't ask the question, but go ahead. I'm listening.
I was
What
gonna
gets
say,
me is I love our fighter,
I definitely,
who's just
I
like
definitely
our
like
barbarian is just sitting over there silently foaming at the mouth, waiting.
appreciate your attempt at at like a rallying speech. I don't know what that
I was
exactly what that was supposed
rallying.
to be.
No.
Yeah, because you were like,
Yeah.
I'm not. I.
We're gonna go butter him
Were you
up.
trying to make? Were you trying to make the point that like we should just go ahead and mint our souls?
Our souls have already been minted. Don't you have a
Oh
coin in your
God,
pocket?
no, I know. That's why I said, Kyle. Sometimes I don't think you're like literally like. No, our souls are already turned into coins. As soon as we came into
Yeah,
this
I
world,
was
our
about to say,
souls.
like, you got a coin in your pocket. There's a one I do on it, right?
Okay.
I got a
Yeah,
coin in my pocket. There's a handsome son of a bitch on it.
yeah.
And I got
That's
another
not
coin in my
even
pocket. There's some other half elf.
So
what
what was the
I
point you were
was
trying to make?
Well, if you shut
all
up and let her talk, she can make it.
Oh,
all I
the
was
dwarf.
asking. All I was saying is everything going to be? We're just where is
ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck's going on? Tell me. I am
Hang on, hang on.
shaking the
Vanilla
earth beneath you. Sorry.
Vanilla second.
Sorry. Everything going
Oh
on?
no, we can go ahead. We can continue. Let's go.
What's going on? What is the decision?
When I'm
I don't know.
necromancing
Whatever
and
we're gonna do,
everyone's dancing, no one can stop me. I dare you to try. Sorry.
whatever we decide to do, let's go.
So you were, I mean, you were trying to think of like alternate routes to hell.
Interesting.
No,
I mean, I could
I
murder
just
you.
don't understand what's the point of having intellect in the party if we're not even going to attempt to use. Where we tend
The
to
what now?
continue to.
Brains?
So,
Uh,
demons, as you've learned from your friend Harbour here, or Joshua's friend Harbour, the rest of you he doesn't know about yet. He's not sure. But he's prison pals. He's prison pals with Joshua.
Yeah, we bonded in prison.
He's already told you, like, yeah, that just from the small description he's given you, demons make deals for souls. That's what they do.
Which I honestly agree with. I'm very
so this
okay.
already implies that by escaping, and he's straight told you, this is not my body, these are not my bones.
He made deal.
He may have made some shady deals along the way.
Love me some shady deals.
That said, this is an individual who ended up and was punished in hell, where you're
And
seeking
I
to go.
kind of feel like I just kind of feel like
So what we've learned about. So let's think about where we were when we first came here. When we first came to the Outlands, we went to another version of the afterlife, Tirnaog, right? So what are we looking at here? right? This multi-dimension spattering of afterlives. I mean, and Joshua would be aware of this. He's a denizen of this realm.
They're stealing each other's bodies at this point. This one came back with someone else's.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're in. This is the hell. This is the hell mouth. This is.
I mean, do
yeah,
they
I mean-
not see this? I'm just as Pinello. I'm just like, this guy came with someone
Yeah, this
else's
is the hell
body.
mouth. This
Are
is
you like?
some fuckery shit.
Are
Sure.
you? So you're
I
telling me
never.
I shouldn't
Pinello is a
trust the weird
necromancer, but I'm
skeleton
not
guy
an
because I know him?
evil necromancer. I have stated that time and time again. I know how it works. You
Someone
don't come
has
back
a
with someone
bone
else's
tattoo of
body in someone else's
Joshua
possession
just has like
without their
etchings on
face.
his bones that he doesn't know about now.
What? No, I completely believe that there's a form of necromancy that could bind souls
We have
to someone else's body.
But we're willing to
okay.
run behind this man into what?
We're not running behind him. We're just gathering information. What are you talking about?
Dude, just talking
Well,
to you.
because I
And he's
also
telling
said
he thinks you're crazy. He's already been like, look, you want to go back to a burner? That's a stupid idea.
He's telling us
Yeah,
not
like-
to do it, and we're sitting here like, yeah, well, we got to
I
do
just
it,
think that
so-
this. I just think we're losing limbs left and right. I'm just saying that. Let's keep
What are you-
We're about to lose our whole body.
Joshua wants his-
Our souls.
Fuck our souls, Nevik. They're going to be walking around in our skeletons, man.
I mean,
So you're
what I gotta do,
getting
I mean,
your
whatever I gotta
We're
do,
this
There
man
certainly have
walking
been many a
around.
look at that blue body.
whatever I gotta do to get my
I
revenge.
mean, that's probably just because they're pescatarians, bro. Like, I get it.
Well, see, so he, I mean, that's another thing, right? So Harbor, when speaking to you, implied that he thought you were a demon. Demons.
Yes.
Oh,
Me skin. Totally wear him, and he didn't believe anybody except me.
that we were walking around here. Okay. Let's go.
We
ahead.
are demons
Yeah, but
ourselves,
he
just wearing
thought you were
meat skin.
demons wearing other people's bodies. Like that's literally what he implied. Like that was the question of wait a minute, you're not. These aren't like like masks.
Meat
or,
skin?
Like, yeah, skins.
Yeah,
Like,
these aren't fucking
So
things.
Chris, we're so willing to question one aspect of something, but then yes, we
So
are
this
just
gets into the
gathering
concepts of like
information. But
demonic possession, all that sort of stuff, right? And yeah, again, like I said, Josh Dora, MetaWise knows a lot about Dante's Inferno and that sort of
No,
stuff. So
if I had it my way, Pinello, I'd burn this whole fucking goddamn city to the ground.
hopefully, I'm cool.
Everyone would survive. They're demons. They're immune to fire.
Everyone's already dead and or demons.
Around you, yeah, kind of like that.
They would.
like
They would probably
yeah.
name it a national holiday.
Well, I mean, who's gonna hang out next to the who's gonna hang out next to the Hellmouth, right? Like what the demons that are dragging souls back to hell.
okay, okay. I'm gonna go with this.
We're not in a
Let's,
good place. This isn't
it's just,
like
Okay. The inn is like across the street and down the road a ways. Can I see the
Looks like
tower
it's
from the
Jason.
inn, like entryway from the inn?
Oh yeah, the tower's fucking huge. You can see the tower from pretty much anywhere in the city, man. It's massive.
I'm talking about the entryway to the tower, like the.
The front of it, I mean, from the end, yeah, I mean, it's down the street. It's
All
like
right,
miles down the street. I mean, it's several.
I think we should go with Gargak.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna stay up all night.
So let's say
and
that
just
I mean, you're trying to say, can I
watch.
see it? I mean, you're aware of it, but it's 8 hours away.
Yeah. Okay.
Henry
Yeah, I
the
want to be able to like.
Skellerman. What
His name is
demon would you
Harbor.
make a deal with to come back?
Bro, your bros are like totally offending me.
He has a name. His name is Harbor. I introduced you.
I don't trust Harbor. He
All
came
right,
back
Herbert.
with his body.
Who'd you make a deal with?
Yeah, facts. Like,
Harbor, you motherfucker, man. What's wrong with
Like,
you?
it's time to talk Harbor.
I'm not privy to talk about all the deals, man. It's part of the deals, all right? Like,
Yeah. One of those non-disclosure agreements.
you
Is
are
that what
not
you're
gonna
saying?
get me in trouble, okay?
You signed an NDA. All right.
I literally only got the bones. I'm gonna lose them.
The bones. Can I nickname you Bones, man?
No, bones is over there.
Oh wait, there's already a Bones. My bad.
There's another skeleton that looks nondescript just over there.
Yeah, Bones. Like wait.
All right, well,
Notably,
we do
though, I mean, they're not
appreciate
all
the
human.
help, Hamilton the skeleton.
Hamilton. He looks at Josh and he's like, I swear.
I don't know, man.
Are y'all
They're
really
being
trying to go
fucking
to Avernus?
asinine.
Are you really trying to go to Avernus, man?
Yeah, kind of.
There's
That's
a
kind of the whole reason.
We're on a
Yep.
mission to
there's
save
a
the
time
world.
and a place.
Well, I mean, if you want to walk into Avernus, I mean, you can. There's two options, right? Like you can, I guess, piss off a shit ton of demons and see how that goes for you. They're usually pretty big on dragging people to hell, and or get to the portal, which is in the he points to that tower. And he's like the Baron's Tower, and just walk in. But I mean, after that, you're gonna get there, and the lords they run the realms. Like you understand that, right? Like they are the gods there.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, they can run
This
this
is a
city.
conversation between him and Josh Stewart. He's kind of
I mean,
just
I'm
whispering
like,
over Josh
look,
Stewart because
I've got-
he thinks the rest of you are just like
It's like I've got beef
Keep
with
on
gods
going,
I am.
anyway. I've got beef with gods
I am being
anyways.
very disrespectful.
I mean, look, I know it's a shitty
He's
situation.
like, I
my
get it,
friend.
I get it, man. I get it. Me too. Me too, man.
It sucks, but also,
All right, but like if you want to go in there and you got to get out, you got to bring something off. Or you see what I'm saying? Like, and he kind of looks to the rest of the group as if they're the things that you need to offer to escape.
I mean,
I'm gonna wave.
I'm like,
As I notice him, because I have the highest perception, I notice him
no, I'm
looking
just
over.
confirmed,
Like,
I can't tell you what it is, but if our mission is successful, we have an out.
All right, I mean that's on you, bro. I'm just saying I don't expect to see you again, and don't come screaming to me when you're a ghost
I mean,
or whatever.
so I'm gonna
right?
ask, but I'm gonna ask him like, does the Baron do we have to like get permission from the Baron to go through, or do we just like walk up and?
Bro, you got to get the permission from the Baron to take a this in this place. I'm like, yeah.
I don't even have a dick, and I gotta get permission.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous, man.
Well, then I'm
yeah,
gonna turn to him
it's
like, hold on, wait. The skeletons pee?
Hey, that's personal.
Look, man, I mean, it's kind of like a ghost slim situation. All right, you feel like you need to, but anyway, we're not gonna. I don't need to get into this, right?
Ghost
So,
pee.
so anyway, and I mean, besides it, it's not like it was even my whatever. All right.
It's not even my bones. It's not even.
So it's just a weird urge on occasion. All right, just I move on. I just pour some water on myself. It happens. We're not gonna talk. You want to get back to what we're trying to do. You're gonna get to Avernus yourself. Like I said, you can either go the traditional route of dying a horrible sinner and being summoned there, or I don't. I mean, you would have already done that by when you died.
Oh, I didn't die. I was born here.
What?
Well, just tell everybody that, why don't you?
Wait, so he's gonna lean in and he's like, so you are a demon? You like one of the lesser brothers?
No, I was born on like the other side of the continent.
I don't know about none of that, man. But anyway, so look, if you go there, you got to bring things to offer, okay? And they don't want like gold. They don't care about any of that shit. Like they want long term investments, right? Right. He looks over at like Garyak and then for a second, and kind of looks back to you.
Long term.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Bro, I spent 200 years in that place.
That's a long time. That's 5 times older than I am now.
Like, everyone I know was gone, man. You get the idea that he would be crying if he had eyes.
Hypothetically, we
pulls
don't.
out a little bottle of fake tears.
Just pours
Like
some water,
splashes himself, like mists himself.
Yeah, mist
I mean,
his
so
face.
let's say we wanted to try the avenue of like getting permission from the Baron first, as opposed to.
So she doesn't
just
give you like
becoming-
permission to enter. I mean, it's like a punishment, right? Like, you either get sent there and they send you to hell. Like, I mean,
So
the only people
what
that
if we use
enter freely are the demons. They enter.
So if we use magic in the city, would we get thrown through the portal?
I mean,
I've already used magic in the
depends on
city.
the level
Shut
of
the
magic.
fuck
I
up! Shut the
guess.
fuck up!
sorry.
Why are you just gonna announce
All right,
that?
I'm gonna turn
Keep
to
your
the party,
hands
I'm
hidden.
like, guys,
Pockets right now.
Is the key to us going through the portal me just starting to randomly smite demons?
it's time for us to break the rules, guys.
So and he's telling you, he's like, it
No.
depends on the level of what you're doing. Like, you know, he's like, they have prisoners. I mean, you saw it. We were prisoners, right?
Wait,
You
can I
remember prison where we met?
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Are only prisoners sent through the portal?
I mean, I
Only.
don't think I've ever seen anyone willingly. I mean, I've only heard of
Volunteers.
Yeah, no one
What
volunteering.
if then I volunteer. I
You
don't
volunteer for
want to
tribute?
go
on occasion we do get the odd hero that comes through that wants to, you know, save someone, and they go
Never
through.
heard from
Yeah,
again.
we don't see him again.
I give myself as tribute. I mean,
All right, let's go to the tower, and you just like walk
really,
up and
at this point, I'm just like, either we tell them, yeah, we want to go. I mean, we tell them we want to go to hell. If nobody comes out once they go in, then I mean, I feel like there's nothing.
Breaking shit.
Well, no, not even that. I mean, I think.
Dude, what is up with you? Like every other town, I'm like, hey, I can rob these people and we can stay here for free, and you're like, that's bad. But this
No, what I'm
town, you're
saying
like, we can murder everyone.
What I'm saying is that the concept is that once you go in, nobody comes out. They shouldn't have any problem with anybody going in.
Right?
Well, that's
even
what
if
he's
it's
telling you. He's telling you that they use it as punishment.
volunteer to go
Yeah, I
in.
mean, so we should just go submit ourselves for punishment because we've been naughty, and
Please don't ever say it like that.
Naughty.
Yeah,
Forgive
I mean,
me, Father,
we've
for
been
I've
I
naughty,
sinned.
don't even think
I'm
we
sorry,
can say
Daddy.
that.
I've been naughty. I've been naughty.
Wait.
I've been naughty.
How do we know that the plight that we're fighting does not affect their world also?
I mean,
In
it
some way.
explicitly does.
Yeah, it affects all of
It
existence.
affects all of
Okay,
existence.
so would they have
I
an
really like
issue if
existence
we-
because that's where my
No,
stuff
but
is.
that's what I'm saying. If we went to this man and told him we are specifically walking into this portal to stop this plight, do you think he's going to have an issue or think that we're
Fish
walking in
shelf.
because we did something wrong?
Well, what I'm
I
saying
think that he's a demon and he's gonna have.
Well, number
he's gonna
one,
want
Yeah, but
one,
demons will
100%
always cater to what they think is going to benefit them. He doesn't give a damn if we die or not. If we're willing to go in there and fix it, go.
That's
He shouldn't.
literally what I just said. That it's like if the thought is that
No,
nobody.
but you were saying like if we said we did something wrong, I was just saying, well, if we just walk up there.
Okay, yeah, but guys, they obviously keep it secluded in a tower for a reason.
Yeah, but we're
Because they
here
don't want motherfuckers to
beyond.
blow it up, man. Like, we ain't
But
talking about
if
blowing
we
it up. We're just
tell
talking about
him-
stepping
but
through.
Why don't we just try being honest and tell him how we
Holy
got
shit.
here?
Did she seriously just say that?
Nothing but that.
Did you seriously just say that? Like, oh, my heart. No! Honesty. What the fuck is wrong with you?
How dare you?
Someone mentions telling the truth.
Fuck.
And then
Lord
it starts
forbid.
breaking out in hives.
Lord forbid we
My
actually
chest
tell.
hurts, guys. Like, fuck.
Lord forbid. Even though this man is evil and he is, yes, but his goal is our
I
goal
thought it was
at
a
the end of the
she.
day.
And
I mean,
you
that's what I
keep
just
saying
her.
he.
Yeah, I mean,
Her
Doesn't
goal is
matter.
our
Demons
goal.
are amorphous fucking abominations.
Yes, but
anyway.
they
Oh
always
my
work in
god,
the
man. You
benefit
with the
of
racism.
themselves.
Jesus.
But they will always work in the
I'm just gonna look
benefit
at
of
Josh Jordan. He's like, your
themselves.
friends are just a lot, dude. Like, I don't. You just want to come
I
hang out with
know.
the band, dude.
I
Like,
I
know.
apologize.
You don't have to do this.
You don't even have to go, man.
I mean, you got the meat. We could really drum it up, man.
I just think that demons are gonna act in the benefit of themselves. So
Yeah,
if we're
that's
willing
the
to
only way
sacrifice
they act.
ourselves,
Joshua just got
Huh?
invited to join a bone band, so
I mean, at this point, as dysfunctional as this party is sometimes, I think I'm just going to join the bone band.
I'm willing to just check back on you
maybe
like every few sessions.
I know Penelo's a wizard and everything else, but right is right and wrong is wrong and evil is evil and I don't understand. I just think they're on the same page we are, so why would they be against us going in there if we just tell them the truth about why we're here?
Gain?
Exactly, we're here for our own personal gain too.
No.
What are you? No, we're not.
We're here
I mean,
to
sorta.
save the world,
Sorta.
right? But we're
Dance,
here.
my girl.
Oh my god.
if the world ends, we die with
I knew
it.
she
If
was a
we don't
demon. I knew she was a
no,
demon.
no. If we don't succeed here,
Yellow,
if we don't,
I've got maybe 5 more good years left in me. This is my last adventure.
but what I'm saying
I
is,
can't be possibly
this
saving the
is our
universe for
last.
me. I'm an old man. I'm
This
trying
is
to
our
save it for
last
everyone
rodeo.
else.
This is our last rodeo.
I mean, you
Their
don't want to
last
have like a
rodeo.
good like
This is
4 or
everyone's
5 years
last
retired.
rodeo.
I'll let you eat for free on my restaurant boat
He
thing,
did
man.
make
I already eat
remember
for
that he made a
free.
deal. That
Your
he,
fucking gruel is disgusting, man.
he tried to make a
I'm
deal.
sorry.
With
I
people
don't
Like,
to hang out.
understand. I thought we were all on our last leg at this point. If we don't succeed, the world is
I mean,
done.
yeah, the
yes.
world is. But
Okay,
No,
so
all of
what I'm
existence.
talking about,
All
all
of
of
existence.
existence.
regardless of like even if we succeed and the world continues,
He's still gonna die.
as an old man, am still going to die fairly soon.
So you're selfish? Is that
I'm
what
going to
it's
the
all
bar
about?
after this.
Multiple
It's
times,
not.
yeah.
All
Let's.
I hear is I, as an old man, am going,
I'm down with
and
that,
I'm
Gargag.
literally
Let's.
telling you, like, what
How can you
benefits.
think? Okay, how can you think that me, putting myself as an old man in danger to secure the future of the realms, even
Because
though
that's what your
I only have
God
a few
told you to
years
do.
left?
That's what your God told you to do, sweetheart. So shut up and do it.
How's it
The
selfish?
demon.
How's it
You're
selfish?
already
How's it
dead.
selfish? How's what I'm doing being
I
selfish?
don't understand. I think I don't
You want to
understand the
save
campaign.
reality so you can live in it,
Penelope's
fucking
kind of
asshole.
confused.
Jeez.
Bang.
So
And
more
they're
people
going to
can
be
live in it.
destroyed.
How dare you give a shit about that?
No, but I'm just saying, if everybody in existence is at
Yeah, you would
stake
think
here,
everybody would be against this, right? But not everybody's aware of this. You guys are literally like privy to this shit going on.
exactly.
Right.
So let's tell
But the
the truth.
demons
Let's
probably
tell the
aren't.
Also,
Are you
truth.
fucking kidding me?
Demons
but also
don't
understand
have to
how
Let's,
insane
believe
the truth
us.
sounds.
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes. Hey, how
it
insane does
makes
that
us
sound? Let's tell
sound
the truth.
crazy. So why
We
would
are on
I
a quest.
come
No,
and tell
I'm not
this
even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna
benevolent
say it because
being?
no. Saying it out
Can I do
loud
a
is insane.
persuasion check? Can I go to him and do a persuasion check and be like, why would I tell you
mean, you
this
can
if this
persuasion it all you
wasn't the
want,
fucking
and yeah,
truth?
he may believe that you believe it and all that sort of shit. But I'm saying,
I'm like, yeah, that's
just
good for you, but yeah, we don't actually say
just
the
understand that the
quest
story,
out loud.
the quest and what you guys have been sent on. Yeah, it sounds insane.
Yeah. Because if we
It
told
does.
everybody
And
that what we were
we
actually trying to do you understand? Like, first off, there'd be
and
people
we're
who would try to
going
stop us.
into
Like,
hell.
there'd be people who would
This is
lock
why.
us up.
Trying to stop you.
This is why.
Like,
Okay.
You literally have
Gentlemen,
been
y'all, that's
stalked by
correct.
at
I'm just
least 2
saying we're going
different
into hell,
groups.
and the thing that sounds the craziest is
So
me
that's
telling the truth.
another element
yes,
we should be aware
yes,
of.
the truth
No,
We're going
sounds the
into hell,
craziest.
hold
and
on. No,
the
that's
craziest thing is
that's
me
not my
telling the truth.
contention here. That's not my contention here. I have done nothing but told the truth. I've told basically
In your
everyone who's
perspective,
questioned me exactly what we're trying to do. I have told people that we are on a
Yeah.
quest to literally
Yeah, y'all
fix the
told the gate
fucking
guards.
universe.
Y'all told the gate
but we
guards to our
have not
children. They're just like,
told this
whatever.
man whose town that we have came into. That's
The
all
sky
Penelope
is in a skeleton on the side of the
But
road. I don't
Penelope,
know why
the
it's such a huge
contention
argument.
here
This
the
is
contention
ridiculous.
here
Move on.
is regardless of how truthful I'm being, one, it does sound crazy,
It
and
doesn't
two,
matter. Let's
demons
go.
are selfish pricks that only want for themselves. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
The
So he
world can
would be
be ending
happy
all
to
it
send us
wants,
into
but
the
they want
portal.
their fucking leg up before the
Yeah.
world ends.
Yeah, so he would send us into the portal to at least benefit him, if nothing else.
Oh man, I think this is like that
No,
dogma,
he
that
would
dogma
probably
demon
charge us something to
that
go to the
shows back
portal,
up.
even though it benefits him.
All right, we're gonna how long travel? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to actually move us. I wanted to measure here. That's 8 hours away.
Hour off for bickering.
An hour off for bickering, so I still got 18
Yeah,
and a half hours. So 8 hours to walk up to the gate and like knock.
Yep.
And like, I want to, can I
You already
do the
walked
gate?
into the gate one time. Yep.
Right? Yo,
That's up.
Let
Yeah,
me-
do what you want to do.
let me
You
step
wanna
through that door.
Off alone.
You can do this alone.
I'm-
Whatever. I'm gonna have to go hang out with my kid soon. He's over there partying up there while she finishes folding clothes.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the gate alone.
Well, I'm
As you
eating.
as you guys are arguing.
All right, but no,
Well, I'm
look,
eating right now.
Penelope,
Go ahead.
look, we can do what you're saying, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as you envision.
Yeah. So it gives me a
But
half
see,
hour
that's the thing. You guys keep thinking
head
that I
start.
think everything is going to be as
Right.
easy as you say it's going to be. I don't believe that. I think it's not that easy, but I think it just makes sense. That's all.
So yeah, I get a half hour head start because they're still bickering. Question mark.
All right, so y'all
I
are
mean,
going
you
as a
established
group.
you
What are
were.
we doing?
That was the last thing I was going to say, but I mean, Nevik said he went off alone.
I'm walking up to the gate. I mean, you guys see me walk off. Like, I'm not trying to do it stealthily or anything.
All right, so that's happening. Yeah, group.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go to hell. I mean,
Are we all following him? What's going on?
Yeah, I do too. We got to go.
Y'all following me?
Penelo especially. Yo,
Question mark?
Penelo, we're going
Question
back
mark,
to you for
motherfuckers. Like,
yes, I'm following Nevik. I don't care what
Yeah,
anybody
we're
else
gonna
is
follow.
doing.
I'm gonna follow.
all right, get up to the guard gate, yo.
All right.
Like 2 guards standing at the gate.
These guys are gonna, I mean, instantly be kind of like, standoffish and be like, "What the hell do you want?" Back again.
Yeah, just head back. Just headed back to hell. Yeah. Just gotta head back to hell.
You not fully
Excuse me.
going with that.
Yeah, no, I mean this. Yeah, gotta go back to the gate.
All right, hold on, my wife's messaging me some shit. Yeah, you pretty give me a potato shake, and he still like shakes his head, and he's like, "Yeah, you don't smell right. You don't have the mark."
Sorry, man, me sack and all. But yeah,
Not been touched. Your hand, however, we could take it back for you.
nah, I'm good. Got the whole thing. We gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, after we catch up to Nevik, and I'm gonna be like, look, the only thing keeping me from rampaging and destroying everything I see is the fact that I need to go to hell.
So
I'll.
got someone you need to save there or something? Is this contract work?
I've been a
You guys
naughty
do it.
boy.
Nah, yeah, not not any of that. I don't know about save, but yeah, definitely contract work. We got some business there.
Look, if you were assigned to hell when you died, you would have been there. Wouldn't be here.
We got
I'm gonna
with the damnedest thing. We got sidetracked by a dumbass wizard that wanted to pull us and say some shit, but
We're emissaries from.
it wasn't worth the bullshit. So let's just let me go where I'm supposed to go. All right, man. Just
I'm gonna put on my best.
step
Celtic
out the way.
accent.
Let me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on my best Celtic accent, and it's like, "Aye, lads, we're here on an emissary. We're here as emissaries from Ternanog. The Lord Ogma, the House of Ogma from Ternanog, sent us here to venture into hell to seek an audience with Asmodeus."
Give me that persuasion check. Did you certainly
Which he
are
doesn't
full.
have. He's
Certainly is a strange sounding feller.
I'm sorry. At what point after
They
being
kind of
called a dumbass,
exchange- they kind
can
of
I just
exchange
walk away
glances with
after
each
hearing
other.
that?
And they're like, I don't know. We better get the Sarge, man. This is
Actually, wait. Actually, everything he said in that weird ass voice, I don't know what he was trying to do. Actually, everything he said was completely true. Like that's why we're here.
so anyway. They're
Was
gonna go.
with
They're
the
gonna go
man.
back.
I couldn't do a
The other
persuasion.
one's gonna stand there just watching you, and after a minute, another guy's gonna come back. He's obviously a higher rank. He's got more horns and fucking, like medals across his strap and shit.
Wave.
And he's like,
Hi, sir. Top of the morning to you.
he's just gonna kind of look around at you, and he's looking at Jason, Gargak, all of you, and he's like, here to save some soul.
Sure.
We're
We'll say that, man. Just through the portal we go, right? Like just
To damn your own, eh?
yeah. There we go. Yep. Awesome. Finger guns.
He makes a gruff mark as he turns around for you to follow him.
All right, thank you, sir. We're gonna start following this guy.
Dude, you can. Okay, all right.
All right, so in a minute, I'm definitely gonna have to go
I'm gonna.
sit with my kid and shit.
How long is the sit? We're gonna have to pause, or
Yeah, probably 30, 40 minutes.
okay. Are you guys down for pausing for that long? When
Sometimes they pass out like 15 minutes, which is real rare.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
I
enter
can
this
wait.
this grand interior. I mean, it's the moment you walk in, the juxtaposition from the street is just like right off, and it's imposing and regal, and designed to emphasize the power and authority of the Baron here. You definitely see pictures of this demonic lady on the wall, with capes, different stances and shit. It's grandizing. The expansive courtyard
fancy.
here is dominated
Fancy.
by a massive
Yeah, she's
statue of
sinfully
who you
attractive.
can only assume is Baron Peric. Yeah, because there's a statue of the woman that you've seen in the paintings, and it's just glorious. It's like holding a sword to the sky. It's massive. It's just testament to obviously her presence and dominance here in this land. And yeah, the statue is carved with great detail. It's she. I mean, I guess if you want to think very attractive, why not? She's a demon. Yeah. So the moment you step into this courtyard, though, you can see this giant gate with an ever roaring flame that is creating this like surreal spectacle before you. It's a
wall of fire.
Yeah, a portal to the infernal plane, and you can see it. The plane itself, like just land screaming and things moving behind it. Souls kind of flying here and there, just however you want to vision that. Shimmering through these flames. Yeah, so standing next to these thing are two guards, and he's going to start leading you up this little side steps here, and towards this thing. They're looking at him with that kind of a stern expression. Everybody here seems pretty stern, very militant.
But I cannot resist. I am telling you, whatever they can get you. And she told me, kids can get you.
Island wave.
Now, instead of telling me to satisfy it,
And all in all, this is going to take you, a couple of hours worth of walking through this place, and all that sort of shit. If you got anything you're trying to do on the way, and as all of this occurs, if there's anything else going on, I need to wear, because it's going to take a good minute walking through this place to get to where he's at to bring you up where you're at.
I'm gonna shave my arm nub because when the hair starts growing back, it itches.
No shaving level.
Okay. Thanks, man. Step to the floor.
So you're gonna approach this colossal fiery
Thinking
gate
about
that's leading to Bator.
If I could.
And you can't help. I mean, your soul literally has a palpable sense of dread. I mean, you're only a creature, right? And this is literal a portal to hell. I mean, it's not an in between.
Hey, hell.
The air around you is hot, and flickering flames are playing cool tricks on your eyes as you
make
see dancing shadows
noises.
that writhe and contort inside. Oh yeah, I mean, your brain wants to make the portal noises. Yeah, and it's just a nightmare. Fucking looking at this thing, like even looking at it, it's like hurting you, right? Yeah, and this is
now that's a portal.
These flames are not comforting. This is not a warm, hearth you're walking up to. This is.
Dude, I walked through the burning
a
forest.
Fire that wants to burn you.
Nevik being a fucking portal aficionado now.
And yeah, and beyond, you can see, and especially Nevik with his high perception. I mean, most of you, even with your low ends, would see the jagged obsidian land beyond, where there's these spires and rivers of molten lava and grotesque monstrous figures that barely look humanoid in shape that are moving about in the distance. And the gate itself is like kind of pulsing as you get near it.
Reminds me of
I
home.
mean, that definitely looks like hell.
It do be hell.
Last one ends a rotten egg.
Hey, don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm already stepping through. Like, thanks, man.
I'm gonna follow Nevik through.
So it's what's happening with this group. We're just walking in hell.
Stepping through the portal of hell.
Oh no, I outright just was like, I'm not kidding. I was like, the last one's in a rotten egg. I'm like, I'm gone.
literally have been told that.
No, it wasn't a I'm gone thing. It was I thanked the demon for showing, like the sergeant demon guy for showing, like, thank you, and then step through. Like,
Look, man, there's a lot of laws here. I don't imagine there's a bunch of laws in hell.
So far, I've
I'm
heard
getting real
Jason,
ready to
and
box up
Nevik
some
tell
demons.
me that they walked through this portal. Yeah, how about Penel and Gargak?
So will I be a green skeleton?
One way to find out.
Green. Well, I mean, technically,
is
your
that like
robes
what
are
you asked
green right
before you
now.
leave? Like, hey, wait, if I come back, will I be a green skeleton?
We can make you one.
We'll paint
Okay,
it, man.
cool.
Okay.
I jump in.
Be careful, man. You got weak ankles.
No,
I
Gargak's got
glide.
ankles. He
I
just
glide in.
fucking immediately shatters as
You're
soon
gonna
as he
pass through this fiery gateway. The world around you just warping and distorting. The searing heat just enveloping you as a terrifying moment. You feel weightless, suspending in this fiery void. Then, as if pulled by invisible hand, you begin to plummet downward, hurling through the turbulent skies of Avernus. You're literally flying through the ground. The ground below is a hellscape of jagged rocks. This river's molten lava and oppressive crimson smoke that choke the air. The landscape stretches out in all directions, a desolate expanse of torment and suffering. In the distance, you can make out towering fortresses and twisted spires, all wreathed in flickering flames. The sensation of both falling on you.
Yo, is this
Both
downtown
exhilarating and
Daventry?
horrifying. The deafening roar of the winds drowning out all other sound. You glimpse fiendish creatures of grotesque and fearsome, soaring through the skies on leathery wings or riding nightmare steeds. Their eyes fixate on you with a malevolent intent as they draw near. And I need to go get my other baby on that, and we'll get back on that.
All right, so we're gonna pause for at least 30 to 40 minutes.
Yep. I'm gonna
Maybe less.
Yep, maybe less. Depends on how long we can get Wesley to sleep, but that's what's gonna happen. I'll come back as soon as I can.
I'm just giving
All right,
a heads
we're
up. I
in
just got
hell.
a severe thunderstorm warning, so I should be fine. But if I disappear, probably because my zippity zap got zipped.